My name is Deven. I'm 25 years old. I am a musician and songwriter, and I'm also a video editor. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to be someone that created content. Because of that, I've fallen into a lot of holes where I want to create all kinds of different content. I want to be creative and do this and that. I play guitar, I play keyboard, not very well, but I'll tell you right now that I've been playing for a very long time, so I wouldn't say I'm the worst. So that counts. You know, my childhood, I was like surrounded with a lot of music, and you know, my dad really enjoyed like the weirdest niche type of genres you could think of. Like, he's super hardcore into like old school prog, and then I think playing like Guitar Hero and Rock Band, I ended up finding Dream Theater. Like Guitar Hero World Tour had Pull Me Under is like the last song that you play, and then Rock Band 2 had Panic Attack, and eventually was just like, hey, Dad, what is this band? And then like our music taste just kind of overlapped from that point on. Man, we used to lift weights and listen to like Iron Maiden and stuff. So like obviously metal is what I'm getting at. Like metal is where I kind of found my love with music, but I also really do enjoy that progressive stuff. That ties into me as a songwriter. I like writing very progressive music. I like very unpredictable but disciplined meters and chord changes and progressions. That is what really gets me going. I'm not a huge fan of like very popular stuff. I can really get into like some heavy electronic sounding stuff, not like EDM, but more like the background tracks of a lot of popular hip hop songs. I'm a huge fan of just like tools being manipulated in different ways. Like for instance, taking samples, you know, or creating a song out of like random samples from stuff. I love it. I love vaporwave. And in fact, on my Spotify Wrapped, like my favorite genre of music has been synthwave for like the past 3 years in a row, which is hilarious to me. Because that is so chill and also repetitive, but I can't get enough of it. I think it's fucking amazing. A little more about me and where I've come from is probably rooted in like the bands and groups I've been associated with. So starting with my first ever band called Centripetal, good pals, love you guys if you're seeing this. We did like one EP together. That was a good time. After that, the next group I was in was called Crossing the Rubicon. We spent a lot of time together. I mean, we wrote this whole record called Matter. We went through a lot of drummers and we played a lot of shows. In fact, Crossing the Rubicon is the reason that I've played live in my life, you know, not like an open mic kind of thing, but like opening for festivals like Summer Slaughter or playing as a headliner at a couple of different bars and then a couple of music locations in Columbus. I'm based out of Ohio, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. It made me learn a lot about music business and being a musician and kind of getting into that touring thing, but I never toured. Like we played local shows. That's about it. And after that would be Drastic of sorts, and that's my own personal solo project. You know, that's where I take a lot of creativity and I kind of mold it together into like my own little metal project. I mean, I've taken it a couple of different directions, and honestly, I just kind of do what I want with it. But whatever music I write that feels like Drastic of sorts, for whatever reason, you know, like it's rooted in keyboard parts or its message in the songs, the storytelling, whatever it is, it feels like Drastic of sorts, I'll put it out. So it's currently what I'm working on. But I did mention that I was a video editor. I was a content editor for Joey Sturgis Tones and Drumforge. That experience was great. It taught me about very tight deadlines. It taught me about being organized, and it taught me about communication. That's pretty much all I have for my expertise in video. That's where it came from. Otherwise, I haven't really done much other than that. So here we are to this. There's a couple things I want to accomplish, just so we're on the same page. The first thing is, I'm going to show you some of my room. I mean, look at my room here. I live just like any other dude in his office, studio, whatever you want to call this, like how I would live, you know. I've got this place kind of cluttered. I've got a lot of projects that kind of started, never really got fully hashed out or whatever. Some outboard gear for music creation and mixing and whatnot. And then I've got like this patch bay, and I've got monitors and MacBook Pro. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got a rack over here that's got some like old equipment that I used to use, and I plan to keep on adding to it and so on and so forth. But really, this is just like a creation station. So the first thing I want to accomplish is I just want to make my music and my videos better. I feel like this is good practice. The second thing is I just want to pave a new life for myself, you know? I mean, I work for Taco Bell and Texas Red House. Like, dude, I'm fucking done. I want to know where this takes me. I want to know what kind of path it paves for me. So I really, really want to give this a fair shot. I don't know what better content to make than to document just working on shit. I want to show you my music. I want to show you the sounds I get. I want to talk to you like a friend. I want you to be my friend. This may be a screen in between us, but look, we could be pals, dude. We could be friends, dog. I just want to walk you through what it's like being a person like me. being a person that doesn't know what the next step's gonna be. Overanalyzing everything you do and trying to make sense of the world and trying to just have a life. It's one thing to do this by yourself. It's another thing to do it with someone. Subscribe to the channel. I will take you on the journey with me. I will show you everything I do. I'm gonna have some goals and I'm gonna wanna try to accomplish them, and I wanna show you how I'm doing it. I wanna show you me failing. I wanna show you me succeeding. I want you to see me just being like in that part of the roller coaster where you don't know if it's going up or down. It's just kind of right in the middle. It's probably gonna get me off my ass too. I really appreciate you guys being here with me, and I can't wait to start actually accomplishing stuff for you, you know? Also, I'm gonna be genuine as shit. I never fucking know how to end these videos. Like any videos I make, I never know how to end them. So I'm just gonna say bye.